Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? ELTillman of the ELT Network here, and welcome to another edition of ELTillman's Toys. And today, we are looking at the DC Comics Multiverse action figures from the Justice League. We got two of them, or I should say the two that I'm excited about the most, and that is the Justice League Batman with his new super high-tech bat suit. That looks awesome. And we got the Flash, and I believe this is the first Flash figure from the DCEU, but don't quote me on that. Taking a look at the packaging, it's very nice. You'll see pictures of Batman and Flash on the front over here. On the sides, you get the exact same pictures of Batman and Flash, and if you want to read the bios, you could pause the video right about now when I bring it up, like such. Nothing too fancy on the other side. However, looking at the back of the boxes, you see the other figures from the set, along with the Build-A-Figure Steppenwolf, which also looks really awesome. Alright, with that being said, let's get started and take these out of their packaging. I'm so excited. I don't know which one I want to open first, so I'm going to just... eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I pick Flash. Now let's go! And here is the Flash figure out of his packaging, and I think Mattel really did a great job on the details of this Flash figure. He looks so badass. Articulation on this Flash figure is a bit disappointing. His head can fully rotate like such. He could look up about that far, which is not that good, and down about that far, which again, not really that good. His shoulders can go out about that far. He does have bicep swivel, and his elbow can bend at close to 90 degrees. He has wrist swivel. He has a very slight ab crunch. And he can go back about that much. Not that much articulation on the torso here. He can do a nice split though. He has a thigh swivel. His knees can bend at about 90 degrees. His ankles can move up, down, and he doesn't really have much of an ankle pivot here. And here is the Batman figure out of his packaging, and there are really no words needed here. This figure looks awesome. I really love this new Batsuit. And much like the Flash figure, articulation on Batman isn't really that good either. However, I gotta say, there is one thing that I really like about this figure, and that is the fact that we get a nice cloth cape. So, unlike the Batman vs. Superman figures, which had this hard plastic cape, they actually give us a nice cloth one with this one, and it looks really nice. But back to articulation, much like the Flash, he can look up about that far, and down about that far. His head can be fully rotated around. Shoulders can move outward. He does have bicep swivel. And his elbows bend, not really that well. He does have a wrist swivel though. Ab crunch goes in about that much, and back about that much. You can get him to split, however you do get some weird gappage over there, and it looks like Batman has some really big square bat balls. His knees can bend at about 90 degrees. His ankle can go up, down, and again, not really much ankle pivot going on over here. Here is the Batman compared to some other bat suits from the Batman vs. Superman movie. And come on, you could say whatever you want about the DCEU, but if there's one thing we could all agree on, it's that we have gotten some really awesome bat suits. Here are the two figures side by side, and they look really well next to each other. However, I do gotta say, I feel as if the Flash figure should be just a little bit shorter. He seems to be at eye level with Batman over here, and I'm not sure, because, you know, we haven't seen the movie yet, but I feel as if the Flash should be just a little bit shorter than Batman. Come together right now! As you see, the figures with the Wonder Woman and Superman figures from the Batman vs. Superman line. And I gotta say, seeing all four of these standing next to each other side by side, it's giving me chills. I got goosebumps. I cannot wait for the Justice League movie. We're just a couple of months away, and I am so pumped to see it. I cannot wait. And with that, I say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another edition of ELTillman's Toys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, and click the notifications bell if you haven't done so already. And until next time, I'm ELTillman of the ELT Network, signing out.
One thing I can tell you